This tutorial video is all about demonstrating how to round to 3 decimal places. And there's one piece of, or a couple of pieces of information that you need to know, and we'll get to those in due course. The first piece of information that you need to be able to do is to identify the 3rd decimal place. Well, if we look at this first number here, we've got, what have we got? We've got 9.0335. So your first job is to be able to identify the 3rd decimal place. This is the first decimal place. It's the place value immediately after the decimal point. So that's the first decimal place. This is the 2nd decimal place, and this is the 3rd decimal place because it's the 3rd digit after the decimal point. So this becomes, if you like, what I like to term the target digit, because that's the one we're going to round. And then the very next digit to the right, so the very next smallest place value, becomes what I like to call the indicator digit. And that will tell us what to do with the target digit, which is right here. Now, what's the pieces of information we need to decide on that is this. So if the indicator digit is from 0 to 4, it's small, and that will tell us that the target digit stays whatever it is, in this case a 3. If the indicator digit is from 5 to 9, it's large, and that tells us that the target digit here has to go up, has to increase by a value of 1. Now let's have a look at our specific example. The 5 is big, it's large, so this means this must go up by 1. So it's not a 3 anymore, it has to become a 4. And so once we know that, we don't need any other digits after that. So the final answer rounded is 9.034. Let's have a look at question B. Again, where is the 3rd place decimal place? Well, that's here. So the cutoff, if you like, is here. So here is our indicator digit. It's a 1. Now 1 is small. So this 0 stays as it is, and then we don't need the 1 anymore. So 978.960, and that's it. Let's have a look at question C. So the 3rd decimal place is here, so cutoff is here. Here's the indicator. In this case, the indicator is large, so this has to become a 9. Once we know what happens with that, we don't need any other digit after it. So 21.019 becomes the rounded answer. For this question here, we see this is our 3rd decimal place. Put there, that's the cutoff. Look at our indicator digit, it's 3. 3 is small, therefore this 1 can stay as it is, and then we don't need any digit after it. So 33.681. And the last question here, here's our 3rd decimal place, cutoff is here then. This is our indicator, it's big, so this has to become an 8. So the final answer is 244.078. And that's how they're done.